Hell yeah. What's up, Xavier? Welcome on in. Yeah, my bad. I was just letting the song end. I might let it go for a bit more. Let's see. I still got about a minute and a half left of ads left that I'm rolling here on my other thing. So I'm gonna let the next song kick in. I'll be back though in about 2 minutes. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Anyways, I did advance the quest line just a little bit, y'all. Just a little bit. Nothing too crazy. I was thinking about if I should do it on stream, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, yeah, I started this on stream. Like, I'm gonna finish it on stream. I got to. Which, like I'm saying, since family's back home now, it's gonna be a little bit more annoying to do stuff, but you know, it's whatever. And with that, you've been cleansed of the light's blighted touch. How do you feel? I mean, I feel the same. Not sure, to be honest. Not refreshed exactly, but I do feel different. Hmm. Has this water been treated in some way? Only blessed by our priests, they are practiced in the arcane arts. As such, it is said their prayers imbue the water with faint dark energy. A prickling sensation? No one has ever spoken of such a reaction before. Maybe because of all the light power I got. Wouldn't say it was an unpleasant sensation, but I too felt something strange. The dark aspect of this water should have no discernible effect, unless... By the gods, Master Motoya was right, you are Sin Eaters. I jest. What you felt was like no more than the chill of the water. Perhaps now would be a good time for you to acquaint yourselves with the people of Slitherbow. For that, I must teach you a customary greeting. Alentuda, in the language of Ronka, it is one of the several ways one might say good evening. The world is not as safe as it once was, and this greeting lets us quickly discern friend from foe. Is there a handshake or gesture we should know too? I would hate to offend anyone. Haha, no! Need not worry, merely speak the words Alentuda and they will know you as friends of the blessed. I will await your return here, now go. They are like to be hardened by your knowledge of our ways. Yo, Potara, welcome on in. Thank you so much for stopping by the stream. Thanks for the likes, by the way. Alright, let's talk to the old guy here. Ye old person. Ye old one. The elderly woman smells warmly. I have no business with strangers. That's right. Newly come traveler, Helen Chisi, and welcome to the Slitherbow. Yo, Caramel, welcome on in. Thank you so much for stopping by the stream. Everyone was so kind. Generous, I was nervous at first, but already I'm starting to feel at home. There's still much I have yet to learn about the Knights Blessed, but their faith and strength of will is nothing short of inspiring. I can see now how they've built such a thriving community. Hell yeah. Speaking of which, we must arrange food and lodgings for your stay. As soon as Master Matoya, we cannot ask for payment, but if you would be willing to lend a hand. Yeah, sure. Fuck it. We are fortunate indeed to pay host to such generous souls. The task I have in mind is simple enough. All I ask is that you take a jug and water the crops in the square. May I help too? Of course. One of you can do the filling, the other the watering. Speak with Isabel when you have finished. She will be relieved to hear the crops have been tended to. While you take care of that, I will see to your room and with a warm meal. Hell yeah. Alright. So gotta hurry. Says you get 45 seconds to complete this. You watered half of the plot. Fetch another jug of water to take care of the rest. Was there enough water for the plot? I need another one. Only half? I see. Let me refill the jug for you. I see, so it automatically removes my other movement buff. Alright. Well met, travelers. I observed you earlier speaking with the others. Have you need of something? You water the crops? Ah, my apologies for not noticing sooner. I've been rather distracted of late. Watering the crops was always Todia's duty, but she is no longer with us. We have since taken to sharing the duty, though never with guests. You are most kind. Is there anything else we can do to help? We could plant something if you like. There's no need. The plot is small, it is true, but it provides us with enough to survive. We ask for no more. Okay. I don't know how you manage. Of the bliss not considered leaving, life would surely be easier almost anywhere else. I can understand why you might say that, but the easier path is not always the right one. Tell me, do you know our history? How our faith came to be? Yes, I believe so. The Knight's Bliss was initially formed by those who lost their homes in the wake of the flood. What began as an occasional gathering of survivors eventually grew to a community, which ultimately decided to strike out on its own in the Rantiku Greatwood. I see you read your history. There's a history that is told and one that is lived. Like so many in those times, the first of the Knights Blessed lost everything, their homes, their loved ones, all they held dear. To make matters worse, none could say what became of the souls of those lost of the flood when their bodies were reborn as Sin Eaters. The people were without answers, without hope, their gods having drowned along with everything else. It seemed that nothing was beyond the reach of the light. Soon they realized that where there is light, there must be darkness. And in that truth, they found new faith, a belief that the souls of the departed could yet find peace beyond these burning skies and the sunless sea above. This is why we pray for the safe passage of wayward souls into that blessed black abyss, for the return of the night, that we might someday look upon the kingdom of heaven with our own eyes. Xavier, welcome on back. We remain in these woods for the self-same reason our founders first chose them, that we may lead our lives of simplicity with the shade of these trees as a constant reminder of our faith. With so many seeking paradise in Yomor, it's refreshing to find people who find a humbler existence. You're kind to say so. Many consider our way of life foolish, and so it must seem to those who yet cling to their worldly possessions. In times such as these, when everything can be taken away in an instant, it is all too easy to lose sight of why we're fighting to go on living. Why we fight to go on living. It is not to hold fast to material things, but to hold those who went before us in our hearts, to keep alive the legacy that they left us. This we must do for them, our children, and generations yet unborn. To keep their legacy alive. Alright, y'all, give me a moment. I'm gonna go put some water for coffee. I'll be back in a bit. Let me see if I can. You know what? I guess I could link the camera. Camera. Let me see. Give me a second, yo. Let's see. Share camera. And let me switch this. See if it lets me switch it. Go ahead and remove that. Okay. We'll do phone camera. Oh yeah. So there we go. We got the phone camera set up. Awesome. Amazing. Oh yeah, mate. This is exactly what I wanted. I wanted a little bit of camera action. Hello. Oh, hit you with that fucking middle finger, bro. Take that, fool. And then let me put this. Put that there. See if it lets me reduce the opacity or something. Yeah, looks like that's it. It's fine. Cool. Ah, well that's why. My fucking my mic wasn't on TikTok, so my bad, yo. Give me a second, might as well bring it back up. Shadowbringer. Final Fantasy 14. Final Fantasia. Okay, there you go. Hey, what's up, dude? Looks like you back out here. More work? Bruh. I thought we were just doing this and then going to bed. Done tending to the crops already? Yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. Very good. It should not be long before your room is ready. Renard. What is it, my good man? Speaketh. In the woods, sin eaters, I fear they may have the touch. Where? In the grove to the southeast. For a mercy, they've yet to wander any closer to Slitherbow. Well, shit, we about to fuck them up. That we have no need to engage. Inform the guard no one is to set foot outside the village until they have moved on. But sir, what of Todia's Heartstone? Must we retrieve before the service? Of all attempts for sin eaters to appear. I'll go. Are you just going to leave them alone? Under normal circumstances, we will not hesitate in striking the beast down. But if they indeed have the touch, I will not risk them corrupting one of our own. What was that you said about that stone? A few days past, Todia, a child of the Knights Blessed, was slain by the Sin Eaters. We succeeded in retrieving her body, but in our haste we failed to notice her necklace was gone. Strung to it was a pendant of jade, her heartstone, All the knights blessed are given such a stone at birth. It is the most valuable possession one can own. It is custom to present the heart stone of the deceased at their funeral as an offering to the heavens, but now... Yo, Croissant, welcome on in. Thank you so much for stopping by the stream. What if I could go find it for you? I have experience fighting sin eaters, and the light's corruption does not touch me like it does others. Master Mertoya called you Menphilia, did she not? Are you truly the Menphilia, descended from the Oracle? So I dare not ask you to risk your life for the blessed. I understand how you feel, but I can't stand by knowing that your people are in need of help and I can help. Please let me do this. Very well, but if the danger proves too great, you must retreat. I could never forgive myself if we were forced to hold a second service. We forgot about Thancred. What if he returns before I do? I'll come with you. Thank you. With you at my side, I'm certain we can deal with them in no time at all. Go swiftly and may the shadows keep you both. Here we go. Finally, some real action. Some real demon time. Alright, so... I have one of the Raktika Aether Currents. There is one to the north of us. I see this barrier won't let me through. Let me take this quest. It's probably a shard. Oh yeah. So trying low, but I can't find my friend Carnes anywhere. If he used to run off to Fort Gone again. It's where we grew up, but it was abandoned years ago after the Sin Eaters attacked. The place is teeming with all matters of beast now, and Master Motoya expressively forbidden anyone from setting foot there. I don't know what's gotten into him lately, but we have to find him before he gets hurt. You should find him first. You want to tell him our password. Tuck to. He's the skittish sort, so don't delay in telling him so he'll know you mean no harm. Excuse me. Oh, before we do that, let's discover what's over here. Nice. Cool. I see, so that takes us to a completely different side, which, for story reasons, we won't be going over there yet, I believe. Yeah. Sounds about right. Let's go ahead and head back. grass man, they call him. The man of grass. Alright, we'll come back to this in a bit. Welcome on to the stream. Thanks so much for stopping by. Hope you guys are having a good time. Having a good Sunday, having a good Monday. Stay away, I beg of you. Slither bro, brother must have sent you then. I was fine until that damn beetle. It's only a scratch, but I'm starting to feel numb and my vision's growing clouded. Worst of all, I dropped my only vial of serum somewhere in these damn woods. Could you find it for me? Yeah, sure, you probably dropped it in town anyways. Looks like you returned. Bastard. Die, fool. Yo, the music that kicks when you do combat here is pretty damn fucking good. They be riffing on that shit, bro. Oh yeah. Spartan bottle. That dude do be looking kind of weird. There you are. Did you find it? It's right here. Okay. Think you should be fine after a bit of rest. Were you thinking coming back here? You could have been killed. I had to warn from my father. Well. That's nice and all. Look at this mess. This is the work of the children of the everlasting dark, no doubt about it. What's worse, these old urns were once full of poison for whatever nefarious deeds they've been carrying out. Now they're all smashed and the flamingos have taken to swallowing the fragments. Now I do not know a lot about poison or disease, but we cannot afford these birds to spread any sort of foulness throughout the Greywood. Will you help me gather the pieces? Die, bastard. Oh, take this, fool. Play my shit. see. So I don't gotta kill these guys, I gotta cover literally. I could just recover a whole bunch of them right now. It wouldn't do anything if they don't spawn me. This guy's like, I'd rather be somewhere else, if you don't mind. I got you 10. You've done well, but if your work is not yet over. Oh, cool. Yeah. This is the power of the dragon. So you get 2, I think you get 2 for each of these that we grab. Okay. So we need to pick up 10 more. Yo, welcome on in to the stream. Thanks so much for stopping by. Flamingos to swallow any fragments, we need to retrieve those too. Ah, that's how I got a whole bunch of them then. Ooh, the flamingos that I killed. Oh, that's fine. I got 7 of them. I don't think these guys are gonna aggro. Looks like they're perfectly chill as long as you don't attack them, so. Here we go. Here you go, mate. You've done well if your work is not yet over? What do you mean by that? I already did, bruh. I found the fragments you need. So now you must give me power. Now you must give me the power that I need. It's fine though, we'll see what this guy says. Boy said the place looks much tidier now, if nothing else. Get him! Get that motherfucker! Beat his ass up. Oh shit. Alright, it's near the old place. They're the Sin Eaters. Ah, these. Those who have obtained the power. Well, I was hoping there would be only one. There's no way we can search for the stone without dealing with them first. Perhaps we should split them up. Good idea. I'll draw one away while you handle the other. It's time to whoop ass. I knew you were gonna aggro me, you little shit. Anyways, looks like my affiliate's back here. You good? There you are. It's done, though I fear I was a bit careless. I'll do better next time, I promise. Fine, you needn't worry about me. More importantly, we have to find that heartstone. They said it was made of jade, right? I'll search over there in the brush. Well, see if it's somewhere back here. Seems to be no trace of the heartstone here, okay. No trace there. Be funny if there was one back here that I missed. I doubt it. Or it could be next to one of these guys. Wait, didn't I search that already? The fuck? I already searched these. Might be one by this tree. What the fuck? And there was, unless it was back where I was at before. has to be. I guess not. Maybe one of the enemies has it? Bruh, that's like the only two spots I know. That's only two spots I see. Give me a second, y'all. Let me search this shit. Look around the destination. So it's supposed to... So I'm supposed to search more then? I guess? Must be here somewhere. That's what I'm fucking saying. Has to be somewhere here. But I don't see nothing. Yeah, it just says the same thing every time. It says it finds nothing, so... Give me a second, y'all. Let me reconnect this. Yeah, I know there's no sound coming through. Alright, y'all. I'll be back in a bit. I'm gonna go, we'll go make some coffee. But yeah, I'll be back in about 2-3 minutes. Yeah. Yo, what's good, Jessica? Welcome on in. Thank you so much for stopping by the stream. Alright. So, damn it, man. I feel like I'm missing. I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like there's a third spot that I haven't fucking seen. You know? Well, it does go all the way the fuck over here, so. Of course. Yeah. Oh, come get some, dog. Boosh! Here we go. This is the one I was missing. Also, hello. A brilliant green gem. You just had to be in my way. Alright. You have any luck? Yep, it's right here. It's beautiful, this has to be it, you know. Thancred always said you were a woman of many talents, and I think I'm beginning to understand what he meant. I have much to learn if I'm even to be half of the hero you are. The hero she was. I'm sorry, I forget I said anything. We should hurry back to Slytherin. Bruno and the others are probably worried. Well. Let's go ahead and teleport back. Thank goodness you're safe. I have begun to fear the worst. By all that is dark, you found it. We can proceed where their service is planned. These blessed gems serve not only to protect us in life, but to guide our spirits unto the sunless sea in the hereafter. Even should we be failed by the Sin Eater, so long as these gems are recovered, our souls are ensured peace in the dark. Yes and no. Anyways, words fail to express my kindness for this you have done to the blessed. Must insist you and your friends attend Todia's services on our guests. There's still much we must do to prepare, but please go and inform the others that will be held in the darker. When you arrive, there should be an attendant present to explain the proceedings. Anyways, let's talk to Thancred since he seems like he came back. Well, out with it then. Roxanne and I learned so much about the Knights Blessed while you were away. We helped them recover a lost heirloom out in the woods. I know I wasn't supposed to leave, but they really needed our help, and they were Sin Eaters, and as long as she accompanied you, but do try to be more careful, your injuries could have been a lot worse. How did you? Let's just say a little birdie told me, and it's been telling me now that Roxanne has business with us. Yeah, something the matter? Blah blah blah, this and that. Let's go. They've asked us to attend the service? Oh yeah. Of course we'll go. It's being held in the darker, is it? The dark hair. Well, let's go to this place called the Dark. Yes. Here you go. The elderly woman hands you a candle. She then points over at a nearby corner where you might place it. Fine. What do you mean I'm occupied? And I'm supposed to wait here, I guess. Probably gonna get a cutscene then.
It seemed only right that we show our faces. May we join you?
Let us begin. I thank you all for coming to pay respects to our fallen daughter of the night. In the light, she was known as Todia, but in the dark, we shall remember her always as Menine. Let us each take a moment to offer her our prayers. We entrust her now to the night's sweet embrace. In darkness will she be free from pain and suffering, now and forevermore. May her soul find peace in the sunless sea of heaven, and in the love we bear for her in our hearts.
That vessel represents the night sky, the sunless sea of heaven.
We call upon you now, O bringer of shadow, to lead this gentle soul onto the sea. We call upon you, O warrior of darkness, to deliver her unto paradise everlasting.
I am told you assisted in the preparations for the service. On behalf of the Blessed, you have my sincerest thanks. The enduring legend of the Warrior of Darkness owes much to the traditions of these people. And none were more ardent in their faith than Todia. She would have been greatly moved by your presence.
You know I don't deserve such reverence. My bad, y'all, was munching on food.
You might not deliver her to the heavens, but if you could deliver the night sky to her people, the real night sky, it would be the next best thing. Their prayers would finally be answered. They could gaze up at the firmament and see their ancestors in every twinkle of the stars. We cannot allow their hopes and dreams to drown in the light. We have to bring back the dark. If we don't, who will? Forgive me, thinking of all those we have lost.
No, it's all right. We will bring back the dark.
Mayhaps sooner than later, in fact.
Oh? Have you found some information?
Urianger and I finished deciphering the tablet, and its contents were most illuminating. Let us reconvene in my chambers. We have much to discuss.
Damn, it hasn't even been a full day, I think. Let us be off then. Yeah, my bad. I need the music to be louder because most of the, or not most, but all of the music in this expansion fucking slaps. So good to hear. Thanks for the Exarch's gift. Thanks to the Exarch's gift, our next course of action is now clear. Sola seems quite pleased with herself, but whether she has good or bad news to share remains to be seen. Well, let's see. Let me begin by first explaining the origin of this tablet. I initially believed it might detail the history of the church or the First Light. Much to my surprise, it dates back to the end of the Ronkan Empire and was likely written under the direction of the reigning ruler. It was a time of strife and unceasing war with neighboring nations, which each passing day they yielded more and more territory to their enemies. In their desperation, petitions for aid were sent out to their allies. This was one such petition. You think this ancient petition will somehow get us into Ixmaja? Maha? Indeed we do. For etched into this tablet is a method by which one may prove themselves an ally of the Ronkan Empire. Provided they are able to decipher said instructions, we may entreat the ruins protectors to grant a safe passage. The problem, however, is I personally lack the resources to decipher them in their entirety. We have but one recourse. There exists a stone monument inscribed with ancient Ronkan texts and translations into a more modern dialect, which came into use after the fall of the Empire. I am confident it will suit our purposes. Where can we find this monument? Here in Cydia, quite close to Slitherbow, in fact. The good news ends there, however, for it is in possession of a rather radical faction of Dark Worshippers, the Children of the Everlasting Dark. If I am to study the monument, I must infiltrate their encampment. I have no intention of taking longer than absolutely necessary, but I will nevertheless require time to transcribe the text I need to ensure that I will have enough. I am afraid I must ask you and thank you to assist me. Before you even ask, the answer is no. If we're to remain unseen, our group must be as small as possible. Alright, I'll stay here until you return. We won't be long. If anything should happen, you keep her safe. Urianger's like, of course, my man. Of course, my good friend. Let us convene outside. To the west of Stowe, Slitherbow is where the path diverges. Good. This is where we'll find the power we need. And maybe another dungeon or something, who knows? We shall see. Huh. I didn't even see what they did. Anyways, it seems we must be off again now. My bad, y'all, was making sure I had all the chats up. Wait, what's up, mate? The encampment would seek us to the north, but it would be foolish to simply rush in. A guard has been posted at Cleric to keep watch over the children. Perhaps he has ought to share of their recent activity. We must tread carefully. There's a chance we may encounter them along the way. Stay close and stay alert. I would avoid a conversation if possible. They rejoice in dealing death to others, claiming that in doing so they cleanse the victims of sin and usher them into the unsunless sea. I would rather not sully my hands defending myself against such madmen. I see, they're the ones that went a little bit cuckoo. Oh no, not the gin. Take this from me and this. Oh, bro. Let's go. By the blessed dark. Thank goodness you are unharmed. Why are you looking at me? Oh, okay, yeah, because I got attacked. We would have arrived sooner, but we too had rather unwelcome business from the children. We're an acquaintance with Master Matoya then, my apologies. The children have been acting strange of late, so I thought to take a closer look. I was careless. Strange, what have you seen? Yo, welcome on into the stream, y'all. Thank you so much for stopping by. At first, there seemed to be nothing out of the ordinary, the usual gathering of ingredients for potions from flora and fauna. But then I took notice of their venomous spiders. They've been breeding them in much greater numbers. It's as if they're preparing for something. Any ideas as to what? Could be anything, really. If it meant the end of the blessed, nothing would be too cruel or violent for them. But perhaps we can use their present preoccupation with spiders to our advantage. If we were to introduce a threat to the nest where they keep them, the children will be compelled to save them. Bees, for example, are a natural predator of spiders. Set them loose on the nest and we would have our opportunity to sneak into their encampment. What a mischievous plan. I like it. With a bit of smoke, we should be able to subdue a few colonies long enough to secure their hives. True. Have you anything we might be able to use? We should have smoke bombs at the outpost just over there. Then it's settled. Grab a few smoke bombs from the outpost and search for the beehives. I imagine the bees won't take too kindly to your visit, but once they're knocked out, take the beehives and bring them back here. 2 will suffice, I should think. Of course, mate, of course. Wild Swain. Take this. Yeah, so it seems the other ones are in the... Shit. Run, bitch, run. What's up, Harley? But when I took the stream, thank you so much for stopping by. Woo! Alright. The guards returned to Sliverville, but not before I finished things. As for the beehives, Stankin and I were successful in acquiring what we need. How did you fare? I got some right here. This is more than enough. The children are starting to be displeased. Let us hurry before the beacons begin to stir. Oh yeah. Still blind, was gonna work over the weekend, but I couldn't. Damn, dude. You said your glasses broke, right? The children's settlements to the west, a place they call Woven Oath. According to the guard, there's an airway apart from the entrance which leads to the spider's nest. If the fates are kind, the way will be clear. Oh, let's go see these children of the dark and how they look like. Then again, they did describe them as madmen, so... they're either human or they're fucking something else. Wild swine. It's a big ass stinger. Oh no, not a tomato. Oh, what the fuck? You. Yeah, let me get the fuck away from you, bro. Yeah, I wear permanent glasses, only take them off to sleep since I was 4. Damn, bro. Holy shit. I mean, shit, it's Better than being like actual blind. But shit, I'm assuming for you, you just can't see like anything except for blurriness, huh? Up there's the airway, do you see it? Mm-hmm. Before perhaps, we should be able to toss the bag though. Toss the bag through. Though we should probably loosen the ropes keeping it closed, enough that it falls open when it lands inside. Might do the honors? Here you go, mate. That should do it. Now we wait. What is that? Yup, I can't read anything. I'm typing by touch. Yeah. Bees by the abyss. They're everywhere. Help! Someone help! We have to save the spiders. Sounds like our plan is working. Still, it is quite likely not all were drawn away from their posts. Should come to blows with the Cholo and I see to it any signs of struggle are concealed. Failing that, I'll create a distraction to buy Y'shtola more time. Should anyone get past me, it falls to you to guard her. Sure. Your concern is appreciated, but I sincerely doubt it will come to that. Why do I get the feeling you enjoy the idea of my loafing about bored in the shadows? Come now, Thankward. The shadows are a fitting place for a warrior of darkness. Now, if you both are ready. Fucking Y'shtola. Sheesh. Go on, I'll be right behind you. Huh. I guess they're not fucking aggroing. Not that I care. Oh, the best Y'shtola outfit? Yeah, she looks damn good in it. That's fucking hilarious. I just fucking got by all of them. The font of scenes suggests this is a chamber for prayer. At the very least, they would not place this near potential distractions from their worship. Perhaps the monument is further in. Alright. Yo, what's up, Xavier? Welcome on in. How you been, dude? Yes, this is it. I will be but a moment. Keep watch of the entryway. Second thought, would you mind examining the murals on these walls while I look over this? At a glance, I can tell they are old, predating the founding of the blessed and the children, in fact. We're not like to come here a second time. It will behoove us to learn all that we can. Sure. Oh, okay, they want me to examine all of them. Examine the murals and take note of the events they may depict. Okay. The mirror appears to be ancient. A warrior in the middle stands triumphant over what appears to be a creature or shadow. Other creatures surround the warrior, rejoicing in their victory. I guess. Let's see this. The mirror appears to be very old. A ruler sits atop a throne, attended by their subjects. Okay. So, this kingdom or empire, whatever. Mirror appears to be fairly old. A knight shields himself and their comrades from encroaching darkness. The central figure is considerably faded. Ah, this is the part that my friend was talking about with the murals.
These paintings, they seem familiar. Depictions of heroes throughout history. The Age of Gods, the Empire of Ronka, and this.
It's you! That'd be funny if it was a mural of old boy Ardbert. My bad, I was just checking everything that was good. Let me see. Use it as practice. I'm mostly going to be watching GDQ this week though. Yeah, you good.
There was a man, a researcher who pored over these pieces. He offered us work when we needed it. Slaying beasts, delivering provisions. A funny old bugger he was. But he had a good heart.
Uh-huh.
He believed this first painting dated back to a time of myth and legends. A tribute to the heroes of a long-forgotten era. The story went that it was rediscovered by an explorer from Ronka, who was so struck by its majesty that a second painting was commissioned, commemorating the heroes of their day. One day you will all be here too, he said. Heroes immortalized forever. Maybe I'll paint you myself? I had a good laugh at that. We were only trying to make our way after all. Being heroes couldn't have been further from our minds. But it seems he actually went and did it. Before or after the flood, I wonder.
Damn, he did it, man. That guy's a real one too.
Rather faded, isn't it, compared to the others? Or did someone try to scrape it off the wall? Well, maybe the man himself once he came to his senses. Do you suppose your deeds will warrant an addition to this collection? Or some other kind of monument?
There you are. I have everything I need. Let us quit this place.
Let's go.
Is something the matter? We should go. The others are waiting.
Okay, so I guess they might have fixed it. Unless they're talking about later. On another expansion. But hey, shit. It's cool to see them being drawn on the murals too. On the walls, anyways, I should say. I believe I now have everything needed to deciphering the tablet. Tell me, Roxanne, that the murals appear to be of any significance. Depictions of heroes from the Age of Gods, the Ronkan Empire, immediately before the flood. Very astute observations. Perhaps in another lifetime you could be a curator of antiquities. But it has no bearing on the task at hand. Perhaps that knowledge may prove to be of use in the future. Stella's thirst for knowledge is sated. If Stella's thirst for knowledge sated, she seems content to return to Slitherbow. Let us hurry to Slitherbow, the others are waiting. After we return, the two of you should rest a little. Rest a while, no doubt Runar will be eager to have you sample his cooking. Yeah. Yo, GI, welcome on in. Thanks so much for stopping by the stream. As soon as I discover anything of import, you will be the first to know. That's what I like to hear. All I can say is that we gotta keep rocking on. I assume you have another shot for me. Badeline is gravely concerned for a friend. Saying you, Roxanne, Master Mortoya speaks quite highly of you. I'm sure you have more important things to concern yourself with, but I need help, and there's no one else I can turn to. It's my friend Quinfort. Ever since we were young, he's always excelled in the arcane arts. In fact, even now he's in training to become a priest of the Knights Blessed. Perhaps the greatest of his gifts is clairvoyance, but I fear it's taken a toll on his mind of late. He's always been different, but not like this. He's changed, friendly so. The others think him no stranger than usual, but they're wrong, and I mean to prove it. You don't know him like we do, which is precisely why I'd like you to talk with him, get an objective opinion on the matter. Assuming we find out what ails him, I hope there's a way to cure it. Not sure? You just want me to go here, so... Go this way, I think. Yeah. Hey, what's up, mate? Mwahaha. As foretold by the will of the wood, we've met at last. I've been expecting you, Roxanne. Shh, no one else must hear of this, not yet. My dreams are plagued with visions of the future. Calamities upon us, and each night I witness our impending doom. But hope is not yet lost, for the dreams speak to me of a savior in the form of a great serpent. Huh. It was revered as a god in the days of the Ronkan Empire, and I believe it yet lives in the great wood waiting to be roused from slumber. It has many names. Many would call it the Protector, some the Great Destroyer. The will of the wood demands I find this great serpent. It is our only hope of salvation. You have been chosen, Roxanne, to be the savior of Slitherbow. So this is what you two have been hiding. Now that you've gotten to know one another, what do you think? I fear his mind is beyond saving. I fear he's too edgy for me. Freeze to believe that there has to be something we can do to help him. Have you not sought counsel with the priests? They are your mentors after all. There's no need to keep your troubles. Madeline, please, we're in the midst of an important discussion. We first began talks with these dreams and delusions. I held my peace, but I won't let you drag anyone else into this. Such a narrow-minded thinking is why only I have been chosen by the wood, by the great serpent. Yes, going for it. Whatever you say. You've mocked me for the last time, Valen. I will summon the great serpent this very day and prove to you the truth of my visions. Uh-oh. Where are you going? To meet with misfortune would likely bring him to his senses, but he's my friend. I can't stand the thought of him getting hurt out there. Will you help me look for him? If anything should happen to him, I'll never forget myself. Yeah, sure, I got you. I am after that nice little shard you got. All I do is for the shards. The shards of Narsilio. What the fuck is this? What the fuck am I looking? I just fucking find... I find the Yuri posting of the day. Yo, Mark Priest, welcome on and thank you so much for stopping by to the stream. Oh, looks like they're busy smiling at each other and whatnot. I'm taking a picture of this. It's funny. Anyways. I'm just leave with that laugh. Normal FF14. Yeah, like all I saw was so-and-so hug so-and-so, and I was like, huh. And I'm like, wait a minute. And then I zoom in, I'm like, what are you two doing? I gotta say, a good amount of the music I've been hearing in a few of these areas in for Shadowbringers and here and the first, it reminds me of some of the music that they make for like the Nier games and Drakengard and shit. Or well, Nier games specifically. Over there, I think I see him. Wow, king shaming players, I'm disappointed. What? I didn't even say anything. All I said was, what are you doing? Alright, what did you want to summon, dog? Enough Quint 4, even you should recognize the danger of wandering off alone in these woods. There's some near sounding music, but after Shadowbringers MSQ. Ah, okay. You really have gone mad, haven't you? Mock me all you like, Velen, but now you will bear witness to the truth with your own eyes. Behold, divine protector of Ronka, the great serpent of legend! No, it can't be! What the fuck is that? That's the great serpent? I see nothing great about that. What is it exactly? I refuse to believe that it's a serpent. Please tell me you're joking. Don't be jealous, Velan. The will of the wood works in mysterious ways, and this serpent is the key to our deliverance. What the fuck? Can I get my shard now? Oh, you got more? Is it another shard? O great serpent, I beseech you, grant me the strength to defend the Knights Blessed, to save the impending calamity that threatens the Great Wood. Scream. Can't believe this is happening. Look, if you want to keep that thing as a pet, I won't stop you, but we should really return home. We really should return home. No, you're right. To remain here any longer could place the great serpent in danger. But the question is, how do we transport it? I will not stand to see the great serpent debase itself, crawling on its belly like a snake. Just pick up the damn thing and let's go. By the Abyss, Valen, show some respect. I should be the one to carry it, but I fear I am yet unworthy of such a burden. But you could protect the great serpent from the threats of the Great Wood, be they beasts or sin eaters. And now you mean to drag Master Matoya's guest into your schemes? What will the others think when she walks into Sulibro hoisting that thing about? Here, put it in the sack. I will do no such thing. It's clean, dry, and most importantly, you can bring it into Slenderbo unnoticed. Fine. Listen, Roxanne, the fate of the Great Wood quite literally rests in your hands. It goes without saying we can't afford any mishaps. Suppose we've no choice but to help him. I'll go ahead and find a place to keep his pet away from prying eyes. Do I carefully? I will follow shortly after. That's right, I gotta avoid getting hit. Carry the snake-filled sack to Valen at Slitherbow. Boy, mate, are you Slitherbowing right now? Slither along for objective fulfilled. He's not completely done. And I'm assuming we're probably going to put it back where we were earlier. Here should be safe for now, at least. Let's have another look at the Great Serpent, shall we? Alright, let's see what you are, mate. Well, it looks like a little worm or something. Great work, you two. Oh, can you believe it? The Divine Protector of the Great Wood here in Slitherbow. Within a sack of burlap, the champion carried the divine beast. Beneath the slivering boughs of the great wood, they find shelter. Chapter 31, verse 5, and the Gospel of Quint 4. This fucking idiot. Pay him no mind, he's merely referring to his dream diary. For the last time, it is not a diary. If you've forgotten how the Gospel foretold the events of that fateful day 2 years ago. How can I when you remind me of it every day? You continue to doubt me, but soon you'll see. Together the Great Serpent and I will save this village, and all the Great Wood from oblivion. I guess it is a snake, I don't know. What have we gotten ourselves into? I don't know, bro. Hey, more EXP for me, I guess. Valen is ready to pull this nonsense of visions behind him once and for all. Snake the lead? God damn it. We'll come back to this later. Let's see. So there's 2 more that we need to get on foot, which I assume we're going to get them on the other side of the map. And then there's 3 more from Quest, which we're going to get 1 from this area later, probably when we're beating it and we leave. And the other 2, we'll probably have to go to the other side of the map too. Roxanne, the guard told me you left with Master Matoya to Woven Oath. And no sooner do you return than she locks herself away in her chambers without so much as a word. She knows how I worry when she leaves without telling me. But she is safe, and that's all that matters. Must be hungry after such a journey. Why not have a seat there by the fire? The stew will soon be ready. Sure. Let us get some food.
Strange. The others on patrol should have returned by now. Our food will be overcooked if we wait any longer. We will just have to start without them. Would you call Master Matoya and the others?
So there's some guards that haven't returned yet.
I tire of these games, Urianger. Why do you pretend you cannot see it? The blessing may spare her the fate of becoming a Light Warden. But you cannot be blind to the nascent corruption. She is not as she was in the Source. Though I have no proof, I fear that the light which poured forth from the Wardens was not negated at all.
I mean, not really. You're more than likely just absorbing it, so...
I fear it was absorbed, that she has been suffused with their light.
There you go, yeah.
Though I have given thought to this possibility, I dare not speak until more is known.
By the time you deign to enlighten us, it may be too late, if it is not already. Urianger, I know full well, after all these years, that you have only the best of intentions. But that does not make it any easier to put my faith in a man so infatuated with secrecy. I have had my suspicions ever since the Exarch bade you speak that day. But now I must ask. The 8th Umbral Calamity and all that followed. Everything you claim to have seen. Did you?
Help! Someone help! The Umorans have come for us! We're under attack!
These fuckers again, huh? No, they're not gonna fucking stop, I guess. You're gonna keep being fucking annoying. Oh yeah, well, Exarch did go there to go talk to him or whatever. Ah, here he is. Along with the jester women.
Lord Forthry, how good it is to see you. How long has it been? Not since your inauguration, unless I'm mistaken. Too long, at any rate. May I say, how humbled I am to be invited not only into your city, but your home. You are as generous as ever.
And you as disingenuous. Let us dispense with the pleasantries. This merry band of dissidents people are calling warriors of darkness. They have slain sin-eaters, and by all accounts the Crystarium is complicit in their villainy. And now I hear reports of your people obstructing my soldiers. So I must ask, what exactly do you think you are doing?
I might ask you the same thing. It should be clear, even to you, that defeating the Light Wardens represents the world's only hope of survival. Even now, the people of Lakeland and Ilmeg rejoice in the return of night.
True. Give me a second, y'all.
100 years, they yearned for a means to fight back against the Sin Eaters, and at last they have found one. Yet you choose to stand idly by and do nothing. Why?
True.
Why? Because this hope you cling to is nothing more than a fever dream, an exercise in futility. Even should you slay the Sin Eaters, the world as we know it is beyond salvation. With what little land and resources remain, the people would be free only to starve. Before long, they would turn to violence, then to war, and ultimately usher themselves unto oblivion. They require a firm hand to shepherd them from the edge. The hand of a king. Nay, a god. I will see their dreams fulfilled, their wishes granted. I will give them peace, order, and they shall never want for bliss. Men are fickle creatures who entertain vague ideals without the faintest notion what they cost. But a little fear can go a long way towards helping them realize what it is they truly need. Sanctuary. And they shall find none in this world save that which I afford them. That is why the Sin Eaters exist. To unite the world under my dominion.
A paradise fit to grace the 8th Umbral era.
What was that?
A minor epiphany, nothing more. You have always held sway over those around you. Those who defy you must submit or die. What sits before me is the inevitable result of bloated privilege and unchecked power. But man is more resilient than you think. His achievements are not the product of violence and bloodshed, but compassion and understanding. This calamity is but another crisis to be overcome. And we will, once we eliminate the Sin Eaters.
You poor deluded fool. These people care not for the morrow. They care only for the now. And the contentment they lack. What good is a paradise to them if it is 1,000 years in the making? Or even 100?
You underestimate them, Lord 4-3. They see further than you think. I have beheld it in the blood and sweat and tears of those who would sacrifice everything for a future they may never know, that their children may never know. I have beheld it in the hopes and dreams of those who came before, which we bequeath to those who come after, that they might in turn build upon the foundations laid by our forebears. These are the bonds which hold man and his world together, not your gilded chains. And I will resist your every effort to shackle him.
In summary, you will continue to support the villains hunting my Sin Eaters?
They're not your Sin Eaters, dog.
With tremendous enthusiasm, for I have faith in the future they would build.
Why do I even bother? Fools, the lot of you. So naive! So painfully predictable! Did you imagine I did not know your mind? That I would wait until after this meeting to dispatch my forces? Even as we speak, they march to the Sin Eaters' defense. Insurrection will not be tolerated! The people of this world are mine to rule, mine to command. And you are no exception!
He wasn't even here.
What? How did he? Insolent swine! I will not stand for this! Do you hear me?
Good job, Exar. Good job.
You speak for the Knights Blessed?
I do. I presume that is your doing. If you have come to parley, I must insist that you first return him to us.
You're in no position to make demands. By Lord Vorthry's decree, Raktika now falls under the governance of Yulmore. You will henceforth answer to us.
Man, shut your bitch ass up.
Is that so? And the children of the Everlasting Dark have acquiesced to this madness?
We have reached an accord, yes.
Of course they have.
Too many times have the Knights Blessed shunned Yulmore's overtures of friendship. The risk that you harbor hostile intentions has grown too great to ignore. Therefore, his lordship has claimed dominion over this forest and bestowed executive authority upon the children of the Everlasting Dark.
In his wisdom, Lord Vorthry has agreed to recognize ours as the only permissible expression of dark worship. It's one true faith. You and your false creed are a blight on these woods. A foul, unholy corruption that must be cleansed. Little wonder the Warrior of Darkness visits both Lakeland and Ilmeg, yet shuns Raktika. Your perverted teachings hold blessed Shadow at bay.
You have accepted the yoke of Yulmore to spite us, then? Fools. Darkness will never return to these skies while they hold sway.
True.
Those of you minded to obey his lordship are to make for Woven Oath with all haste. We will leave you, that you may have time to prepare.
Woven Oath? Are you suggesting we abandon our fate to join those zealots?
What has your faith afforded you thus far? Nothing! We will guide you along the righteous path.
And should we refuse?
Anyone found here upon our return will be considered a traitor to Yulmore, and dealt with as such.
You know, his eyes are gray like Ishtola, so maybe he can see ether shit too.
We will discuss these developments after I have tended to our casualty.
Well, shit. That Yulmore has gained a foothold here in these woods bodes ill for the Knights Blessed. Yep. Surely there's something we could do to help the Knights Blessed, isn't there? The guard have been afflicted with the most terrible and efficacious poison. We have attempted all manner of healing incantations. Alas, his condition remains unchanged. At present, we can but slow the poison's advance. I pray we'll afford us sufficient time to find a cure. Oh shit, mate. How fareth the young guard? Poison spread throughout his system long before he was brought here. At present, there is naught we can do but try to ease his pain. Do not believe yourselves, my friends. All that can be done has been done. Even had we reached him sooner, it would have made little difference. The children employ countless poisons. Finding a suitable antidote is a nigh impossible task. What of the rest of the blessed? How have they taken the news of Yulmore's generous proposition? With anger and dismay, we cannot hope to oppose both of them and the children. I consider a convocation of all the Knights Blessed that we might consider their ultimatum, but I know how they will answer. Master Matoya, I'm truly sorry. We cannot abandon our faith. There is no reason for you to suffer for our decision. Your work is not yet done, and you still have time to flee. Flee? I'm not one to run from my troubles. In fact, with Roxanne's arrival, I am minded to take the offensive. The Yulmoran's presence here plainly stems from a desire to protect the Light Warden. I say we seek it out and slay the creature before they return. Were darkness to fall over Ratika, they would have no cause to remain. All of which is rather easier said than done, unless of course you finally decipher that tablet. As a matter of fact, whether we can prepare everything we need to go enter Yixma. Say you all, we will need to act quickly, but I believe it can be done. We cannot deny our fate, but one course lies before us. Well, we are villains, are we not? Yes, more power for me. Good, I leave the blessed in your capable hands, Runar. Very well. I see there is no change in your mind. By all that is dark, I swear to keep the blessed safe. According to the tablet, we will first need to obtain a seal used to identify the allies of Ronka in times past. One such seal should be waiting for us in a complex of underwater ruins not far from here. You have some experience with subaquatic excursions, do you not? Why, of course! And this should prove a simple task for you. The ruins we seek are at the bottom of Lake Tusi Mekta. While you see to that, Mephilia and I will remain here to help shore up Slitherbow's defenses. Your aid would be greatly appreciated. So tell me, what is this that you spoke of? You better turn a range. There you are, ready for a swim? The seal we seek should be stored in a chamber somewhere inside the ruins beneath the lake. However, the entrance is seemingly protected by a subtle locking mechanism rooted at the symbolism of Ronkan culture. The Ronkan sought to live in harmony with nature and considered certain animals to be sacred. Foremost in their pantheon was the snake, portrayed as the protector of the wood, an arbiter of life and death. Below it were 4 others, each equal in rank: the curl, the colibri, the oppo, and the wolf, characterized as the bringers of liberty, words, enlightenment, and harmony, respectively. To open the chamber concealing the seal, the tablet states that one must pay due deference to 3 of these beasts by placing one's palm on monuments wrought in their image, and that this must be done in a specific sequence. If my interpretation is correct, the order can be discerned from the 3 commandments which follow. Give praise unto the snake. By its strength do our lands prosper. As the oppo rival thy kin, as all parts seek betterment, so too does the whole. As the wolf move as one, peace come to all who seek harmony with their king. Tablet says not of the placement, size, or appearance of the monuments. Alas, hopefully all will become clear to you when you reach the bottom of the lake safely. It's like a statue. Has to be something down here. Yep, right here. So the snake, oppo, and then wolf. Find a statue of a snake. Place your palm on the snake statue. You sense something stir elsewhere in the lake. Statue man. Oppo. You sense something stir elsewhere in the lake. Very good. Find a statue of a wolf. Once more, you sense something to stir elsewhere in the lake. Perhaps the chamber containing the seal is open. The door opens to a real pedestal upon which rests a medallion. You take it and secure it inside your clothing. Oh yeah, bruh. Come hither, my mate. yeah. We got it. Did you find it? It's right here. This medallion, it bears the owl insignia of the Empire. There can be no doubt this is the seal of Ronka. Well done, Roxanne. We can begin our preparations to enter Ixmaha. In earnest? Ixmaja. I forgot exactly how the last one is pronounced. Bearing the seal, it should be possible to enter Ixmaha unmolested by its guardians. I will go ahead to Slitherbow and inform the others. When you have recovered from your exertions, meet with us in the cavern leading east out of the village. Yeah, it's time to access the area sealed off.
Yes. Yes, such power will finally be mine.
And with the power of my Millennium Rod, life of the Sky Dragon will be no more. Urianja. We've done what we can to prepare them for the worst. Still, we should hurry before the children return with Yomori reinforcements. I'm so glad to see you're safe. Everyone's ready to go if you are. That you all found the seal is perhaps bittersweet proof that the aid for which it was so painstakingly forged never came. Thus did the Empire crumble, its ruins reclaimed by the wood. Fate is ever a fickle mistress. Good, you're here. Runar opened the gate for us moments ago. Beyond lies Ixmaha and presumably the Light Warden. It did not take long for the wood's protectors to find me when I last came here, and I expect them to fall upon us just as quickly this time. Though we carry the seal, that is no reason for us to let down our guard. Now let us seek out the Warden and put an end to its reign over these woods. Yes. Let us whoop all kinds of ass. So, the dragons have come out to play. Well, this is more than likely going to be where we're headed to right now, actually. Well, that means there's only one more left. That's on foot anyways. Oh!
It would seem we have found them.
Why, yes. Hello! We've come.
You trespass upon sacred...
Oops, I didn't mean to, catch the arrow. It's time to whoop some ass.
Wait! We did not come to...
Woo!
Oh.
Damn.
Stop! Stop! We mean you no harm.
They're like, by the gods, our sacred symbol.
Sister, is that...
We are allies of the Empire of Ronka. As is customary, we come bearing the seal of the Emperor.
Yeah, we are your allies.
It appears to be genuine.
Interesting. I like these people.
Perhaps there's yet hope.
Perhaps. We acknowledge your seal, but we must be certain of its authenticity. Follow the azure flowers to our village. There we will judge if you are friend or foe.
Fine, fine.
Try not to stray from the path. All right?
You better whoop ass, bro. I was about to get ready to start
Follow
whooping
the
ass.
flowers. Would it kill them to escort us?
Don't need them.
But if it affords us an opportunity to investigate Ixmaya, fine.
Ixmaya, there we go. Well, northeast. Follow the flowers. Seems it's somewhere over here. I would have the seal that we may confirm its authenticity. Straight to the point, I see. Very well. There's no mistaking the crest of the royal family. It is of proper size, and by its weight it is plain it was made from gold. The seal is indeed genuine. For 3,000 years we have waited for this moment, and now you are finally here. I bid you welcome, allies of Ronka. I am Almet, chieftainess of the Fano. We met her younger sister. So I met a pleasure. We're beginning to lose hope that you would come. I beg your pardon. These are troubled times for my people, though I can but imagine what has compelled you to venture into our woods. You must be tired after your journey. Come, take your ease. If you'd like, I will show you about the village, though I must warn you, it is a long way down to the forest floor, so do watch your step. Looks like she's looking at me. This way, what is your name? Roxanne? And this is a common name nowadays, how times change. But I digress, come and be sure to watch your step. Shit, as long as I can use Torgal, we Gucci. We got some motherfucking crystal, bruh. Hell yeah, bruh. Motherfucking crystal. Let me attune. Attune to this power. Looks like everyone has met at the end of their name or something. As bearers of the seal, you have a right to know what became of the Empire and my people's purpose here. We are descendants of the palace guard which served under the last emperor, and to this day we carry all the duty of our forebears, the final decree of his eminence before Ronka's fall. Damn. By the wisdom of our people was Ronka made to thrive. Such knowledge must never be forgotten, nor may it be suffered to fall into the hands of the wicked. Keep it secret, keep it safe, and look to the coming of our allies. Unto them you shall bequeath our all, and thus will Ronka live on. Damn. By his command we have remained in the Raktika Greatwood, guardians of Ronka's ruins, and the wisdom held within. Hope thou wilt not think the question impertinent, but why did thy people's famed longevity perchance play a part of the Emperor's decision to entrust this mission unto thee and thine? That was one reason, yes. We Viz would easily live to see 3 of your elven lifetimes. Damn, 3 of your elven lifetimes? Holy fuck. So, shit. We were also the fiercest fighters. There are none more fit than us than to stand and watch over the remains of Ronka. But our duty has grown ever more perilous in the wake of the flood. Settlements such as this one were plentiful before the light claimed dominion over the land, but now, Fana is all that remains. Our numbers dwindle year by year. Before long, there will be no one left to honor the Emperor's wishes. You believe we are allies for whom you have waited? You have the seal, do you not? After 3 millennia of waiting, that alone is nothing short of a miracle. Truth be told, I have begun to think you would never come. Sister. Very glad of your presence here in the Greatwood. 3,000 years waiting. The wisdom of Ronka is yours should you wish it, you need only ask. I have lots of stories to tell you. You come in search for the light warden. Yes. My apologies, I do not know where it makes its lair. Wait a minute, do you recall any sightings of this creature? Not these past 30 summers. 30? But that would mean, how old are you exactly? They're like, now. Young enough to remember her face. With age comes knowledge. There may yet be one among us who has seen or heard of the abomination you seek. We have to leave to speak with the other V's then? But of course. Then we should split up and inquire individually. If someone knows something, I would hear while there is yet time to act. Yes. You would tell me of this power you possess. Oi, lawyer man. Search for the light warden. I cannot say I've ever laid eyes on it. Our duty is to protect the ruins, nothing more. We have no need to strike out in search of such a foe. Okay, understandable. Oh shit, you are right. That is a long fucking way down. You're here. Neiman. It was not my intention to pry, but your voices carry far. I know what it is you would ask of me. Unfortunately, the answer is no. I have not seen the Light Warden. I patrol the ruins perimeter regularly, and if it were hiding nearby, I would know about it. Maybe it is among you already. Lilna? Ilna? Be welcome, ally of Ranka. If there is not you would know of our village, you need only ask. What do you do here? Before the Empire's fall, His Eminence commanded we keep safe the wisdom of Ranka, and so we have. For centuries we have kept guard of these woods and the secrets within its ruins. For most, this life of service is all they know. Many of our elders were killed protecting the children in the wake of the flood. My age, young enough to remember a life before the flood. That is all you need to know. What kind of place this is? Fana was built here that we may better guard the relics of Camulotropolis. Astropolis, the Great Pyramid being perhaps the greatest of them all. We live a simple life of hunting and training. We lead a peaceful life when there are no threats at our border, that is. Villages such as this were abundant before the flood. Sadly, for now is all that remains of the V's here in the Great Wood. Which is why we have guarded these woods so fiercely that you and yours, the allies of Ranka, have at last graced us with your presence is nothing short of a miracle. Okay, so you're basically saying the same shit that whole other girl was saying. Well, no matter. I will not die so easily. But it seems they won't let me jump off to my death, I guess. Fine. Corral. An outsider? An outsider? But how? By the gods, allies of the Empire, my sincerest apologies for failing to note your arrival. It was the warden you wished to know about, yes? My mother, may she rest in peace, told me once of its appearance in these woods. Before settling here in Fano, she lived in a village near Rectica Falls until it was destroyed by the Sin Eaters. While out on patrol one day, she spotted a swarm of the abominations, one of which was different from the rest. It was larger, for one thing, but what struck her was the way its fellows seemed to revere it. She was convinced that it was what she had seen. She was convinced that what she had seen was the Light Warden. Your exchange with Corral taught you something about the Light Warden's possible whereabouts. Interesting. Now we got another one we gotta do over here. The Light Warden? No, I have not seen it. But I have witnessed the horrors of the Lesser Eaters. How they are wont to hunt in packs and carry off their victims rather than consuming them on the spot. I suspect the Warden is a grotesque, corpulent thing, waiting patiently for its minions to bring its next meal. Yeah, basically. Anyways, one of them did have some interesting news. Oh, fucking bed. Let's go back. Were you able to learn out of the Warden's whereabouts? No one I spoke to had seen hide nor hair of the Warden, but that may not be surprising given their inclination stray far from the ruins. Did you have any luck speaking with the V's? Myriad are the tales the V's did share with me, and last none made the mention of the Warden over its lair. Why yes, I have this. Near Rectica Falls? Why wasn't I told of this? I think I see now why it has never been spotted on our patrols. I've never heard of this Rectica Falls. I can but assume it lies deep within the woods of Ixmaya? Just so, but the tunnel which leads there collapsed after a rather bloody battle with the Eaters, and has not been passable for many years. We've made several attempts to clear away the rubble, yet each time we were driven back. In the end, we were forced to give it up as lost. Thereby making it a suitable place for the Warden to take sanctuary. There is perhaps one way to enter, though it would be a great peril to you and your companions. The Kitana Ravel, a temple to the northeast. It's been sealed for centuries, but within is a path that leads to the falls. Can it be opened? For the allies of Ronka, it can. First means we'll go to Kamoa Astropolis. Once the flow of magic is restored there, the path to the Kitana Ravel can be opened. This may sound a simple task, but there are certain obstacles which prevent us from attending to it ourselves, and we know not how to overcome them. The Emperor never granted our forebears leave to look upon the secrets we are charged with protecting. Though we might not be tempted, the means to do so were withheld from us. We can't but show you the way, the rest will be up to you. Would seem we have our work cut out for us then, shall we? We have no time to waste. It's time we defeat some ass. Let us be about it then. That is your wish, it is my duty to escort you. While we attend to matters of the Kumo Astropolis, I would ask that your sisters accompany Urianger and Thancred, and share with them all they can of these woods. While we have every intention of investigating Raktika Falls, it is yet possible the Light Warden duels elsewhere. With that in mind, it would behoove us to prepare an alternative course of action. Wait a minute, Simon. I leave it to you. Should our present course prove false, I doubt not, but that Thancred and I shall find any and all possible paths forward. Cool. Helmet stands ready to guide you through the ruins. What you seek lies in the heart of Kumo Astropolis. Unfortunately, it too was sealed shut by the order of His Eminence. If we are to open it, we must first look to the morning stars. Come, I will show you the way. And there it is. One of the shards of quest. The shadows of Narsil shall return to me. I mean, is it later to have someone who can aid her? As I live and breathe, an ally of Ronka, it just so happens I have a vital task I would entrust to none other. Our V's on patrol require new raiments, and I would have you delivered to them at Bowrest. They should be expecting you. I pray there will not be a repeat of our incident with Chieftainess Almet. Sure. Looks like there's... Ah, okay. Well, I gotta go back to the area we just came from. I was about to say, look, it looked like they're just standing on it. They're just floating in the air for a bit. Blue deer though. Yo, blue deer though. Alright, I'll stop. Oh, what a sight. It is not often we see so vaunted a hero as yourself in this remote area. What do you need from me? I've come to give you your stuff. Our new attire, wonderful. Indeed, the fabric and design are everything Hyman made him out to be. This will aid us greatly. The leather is made from the skin of rails and is unsurpassed in quality. They are bestowed upon all who come of age and complete the rites. The particulars of said rites, well, Best save that for another time, lest I give you nightmares. I see. Here you go, awe-inspired archer. An outsider come from the village? How did you? I misspoke of you, an ally of Ronka, yes? Welcome to Bowrest. This outpost serves dual purposes, but here we keep watch for any who would intrude on our home, and also for beasts that would feed it. We must stay ever alert so that our arrows strike true. Sharp-eyed archer. Did not expect an ally of Ronka to come to Bowrest. What brings you here? Here's your clothes. Of course, Hymed said someone would be delivering these to us. They're made specially for archers and then would not impede our movements as stiffer material does. Every so often, invaders will come clad in steel from head to toe. However, their overconfidence makes them blind. Every defense has an opening, and that is where we take aim. I will be taking that shard, thank you very much. Did I just walk over someone? I guess I did. Unless you have kept one for yourself, I see your deliveries are complete, thank you. Although I told them you were coming, I imagine it was an entirely different thing to actually speak with you. It shall not be long until you are accepted as one of our own. May we work together again, ally of Ronka. All I need is the shard. Give me the shard. Okay. Now here's where we go. What are we talking about? Before we do that though, let's go back for now. Seems there's weird devices. You're able to keep up, I see. Well done. Ahead lie the Morning Stars, 4 monuments built in tribute to the Guardians of Raktika. Beyond them is the Great Pyramid of Uxner. The flow of magic must be restored. It is said that the monuments are themselves the keys to opening the pyramid. Though I know not how, that is for you to discover. Another puzzle. Wonderful. I would have a closer look. Yeah, me too, I guess. Is indeed another puzzle, but for a blessing, it appears to be similar to the one we encountered at the lake. These statues are depictions of the divine beasts mentioned on the tablet. No doubt they will open the way into the pyramid in like manner. If you have but to discern the correct order, let's split up and search the area for clues. These ruins are covered in ancient inscriptions. The answer may well be hiding among them. Indeed, it may be best to transcribe them if they are as numerous as you say, better than risk overlooking something. Though transcription would prove impractical for you, not being versed in Ronkan script, no matter, you will employ a different approach, impressions. Here, I thought to use these clay tablets to record any significant imagery we discovered. They would serve you just as well. Take impressions of any inscriptions you find. You will start at the base of the pyramids, you begin at the top. When you have finished, return here and I will translate your findings. Cool. They want me to start at the top. I gotta play a little jumping game, I guess. Take an impression of writing inscribed on a monument. There's so many inscriptions, I scarcely know where to start. So you are a descendant of those who came long, long ago. And considering you guys live a long fucking time, that shit's fucking crazy. 3,000 years. Take an impression of writing inscribed on the monument.
Hell yeah, bro. Time to go up again. Seems that the stairs are basically the same on each of them, I believe. Ow. X un peu more. The Bronco kind of give me the feeling that they're like based on like Aztecs or Mayans or Incas or some shit like that. At least with all their old architecture and shit here. Take an impression of the writing spread of the monument. Oh yeah. Trust you made good use of the clay tablets. Yep, right here. Well done. A moment while I decipher what you found. Apologies for the delay. Nothing we saw at the base of the pyramids gave any hint as to the solution of the puzzle, focusing instead on how to perceive having solved it. Your findings, on the other hand, appear to form a riddle. Once assembled, it reads as follows. Come together, share despair. Go thy ways, dread burdens bear. Mark the crown, heed its call. Avert thy gaze, forever fall. I had assumed that the puzzle would involve a sequence, but from what Ahmed and I were able to gather, it is but a matter of suffusing one of the statues with ether. Question being, which one? Have any thoughts?
let's look at the owl statue. Summoning the owl statue unit is facing north towards the Great Pyramid. It's facing away from the serpent statue. Summoning the serpent statue unit is facing away from the crow statue. I guess it's the owl one. South towards the woods. Summoning the wolf statue unit is facing towards the Alpo statue. Okay, they're facing each other, so I think it's the owl one. It's kind of the one that makes the most sense. If it is supposed to be facing the Great Pyramid or whatever. Given your talent for finding solutions to vexatious problems, think it best that you choose a statue. What say you, Roxanne? Right then, after you selected the statue, imbue with the required ether. Should it prove to be a trap, I am more than capable of warding off any malign magics it may contain. Now which statue will it be? I think it's the owl statue. Alright. Pray this works. Me too. Because I'm heavily guessing, but it's only one facing one of the pyramids, so... Or the pyramid, I guess. The ether's been absorbed? You really do have a talent for these things. Hey, let's go. I guess I got it right. What can I say? I have a +10 to history. The way should be clear now. Come, let us. Someone approaches. Oh. What is it, Yomor? What's happened? Yomor and soldiers, they enter Ixmaya? Brr. What of the blessing? Nothing specific, but it seems the Yomorans had little interest in Slitherbill or its people. According to our scouts, the general and his men have made all haste for the gate to Ixmaya upon finding it. Together with Thancred, Oyman and some few others have engaged them at the border. We are to return to assist Oyman at once. They are not to set foot near the ruins or for now. We will see to matters here and return as quickly as we can, understood? Oh shit. Though I knew time was short, I did not expect the Yomorans to move so swiftly. We have come too far to turn back now. That's what I like to hear. Yo. Star Diver. Boosh. Time is against us, friend. Quickly into the pyramid. Yep. I should be running. No, not that. Let us go. Discover a new location. You can't go that way. You have to go around. Great wood rail. What the fuck? They got a person face. Or well, they got a fucking face on them. Mikasa to Pasa. Shut the fuck up. Alright, duty time. Switch should be through these doors in the confessional of Tupasa the Elder, but why is it not open? Magic appears to be flowing through the walls, but is being obstructed as it approaches the door. Is it not strange that only one of these pedestals bears an owl statue? Seems someone must have removed it. Strange indeed. The second statue was likely hidden to keep the door sealed. We can cover more ground if we split up. Ahmed, take the chamber to the south, Roxanne the one to the east. I will search the chamber to the west. Well, I guess I'm heading to the direction I actually wanted to go to, so... Good. Let's find this owl statue. This is leading back to where this area was all posted. I'm sure something's gonna spawn as soon as we grab this. Or we're gonna get a cutscene or something. If there, wait, is that? I just found it. Looks light enough. We need to return it to the other altar now. One might assume so, but nothing about these ruins has ever been quite so simple. I sense a strange energy emanating from the eyes of the statues in the corridors of this place. Should this figure be moved, it would not surprise me for them to suddenly stir to life. A trap then for the unsuspecting as they attempt to return to this to its rightful place. Precisely, caution will serve us well here. Which is why I would ask you to deliver the statue to the main chamber. An abundance of magic yet courses through these walls, for my eyes distractingly so. I believe yours, on the other hand, will more aptly perceive the traps for what they are. Alright then, we will meet you at the door to the confessional of Tupasa the Elder. And another one of these. 120 seconds. At least that'll be funny. Interesting. Bro, like, what? I think it's one of those where you're not supposed to let them see you. You're probably not supposed to go in front of them. Unless there was no traps anymore, I guess. So literally deliver the statue to its altar. Statue's returned, but was that enough? I believe it was. I can see ether flowing through the door now. For this means an end to the tricks and traps of these ruins. Well done. Hell yeah. Let's go. You are but one step from entering the Katana Revel, but I must warn you, this last step is without question the most perilous. Overcome this final trial and the path forward will open to you. Path laden with more puzzles and traps, I'm sure. But the Emperor always takes such pleasure in wasting the time of his allies. Let us end this, Roxanne, while time is yet on our side. Before we enter, I will tell you of the trial that awaits you. The chamber is said to be filled with all manner of devices to keep trespassers away from the switch. The most potent being wards of displacement. They may very well force you into danger. Should we become separated, please use these. Whisper reads. They will allow us to communicate no matter where we may find ourselves. I think Roxanne and I can work out how to use these well enough, thank you. Alright Roxanne, the sooner we finish here, the sooner we can return to the others. It's duty time. Sorry before the Yomoran soldiers gain any ground. Wait, do you see those sentinels? They are made to curse any who enter the pyramid. It is said to be seen by them is to be seen by death. Sister, can you hear me? 2 soldiers have broken through our defenses. Follow them, they are not to reach this temple, understood? A pair of soldiers somehow made it past my sisters, no doubt they're on their way here. All the more reason we should hurry then. Somehow different from before, yep, just waiting. It's fine, we got it. Oh shit, they are massive. How are we to get around them? I will draw their attention with a glamour. Will not last long, the moment they distract them, we will run with all haste. Teleportation device, this should end well. Come on, Ishtola. Can anyone hear me? I'm sent to separate chambers, dismissed. Poison has nullified my magic. Mark is on the floor. I think they show the way out. True. Ah, I see. Only fresh air, how afraid to, we have to keep moving. Yeah, I'm good. Somehow we're still in one piece.
He's little to the others, so we do not hurry. Oh shit. Uh-oh. What was that noise? A big fucking rock. I think we can crush it, huh? There's more coming after. Run, bitch, run. Jump, fuck it. Oh shit. I'm sure our legs would be fucking busted. There's no going back now. I pray it is not much farther. Sister, they have reached the temple. I fear they are too fast for us. Careful of the traps inside. We are nearly there. It's unheard of for anyone who pays the V's. What is this man who comes after you? Could it be Ranji? If so, we have precious little time. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, let me open it up. What the fuck?
Away with you!
Be gone! This ends now!
Here I come! No holding back! Seems to be working. not.
General, hold on!
Ah. Well done.
Expertly done.
How was I to know that that would happen? It looked like any other part of the floor.
Kicks him off.
Might now be an opportune time to strike a bargain? We poisoned a number of villagers in Slitherbough with a toxin brewed for us by the children.
You fucking little bitch.
This is the antidote. I dare say you know how potent their concoctions are, and the futility of trying to counteract their effects. Now, try anything here, and we're all likely to fall. Eventually someone will come to our rescue, or yours. Promise us safe passage, and we'll give you the antidote. Do we have a deal?
Like how Ranjit
We
is
do
listening.
not negotiate with the enemy. The villagers' lives are forfeit, as is yours.
Man, kick this fool Ranjit, bruh. Damn.
General?
You stole him.
Do not fail.
How noble and pointless.
Ranjit, I oughta toss your ass down there too, bruh.
Is everyone all right?
Uh-oh.
What in the...
Oriange! At once! Down with you!
Damn! Well, that takes care of that for now, I guess.
Where is Y'shtola?
Well, shit, man. Thankfully, Ranjit's cohorts have the good sense to fall back. William should be here soon with word from Fanao. We should hold our position here until she arrives. What happened to her sister? Ah, never mind. Yeah. Please tell me you know that that hole might lead out of the woods somewhere. Were there another means of exiting the temple? There's no question that we would know of it. but I fear that is of little consequence, for you have tried to mark the depth of the pit and failed. To fall from such a height... Sister, come bearing news. The Amoran soldiers and the children have fled Maya. They abandoned Slitherborough as well, though they yet remain in the swamps near Lakeland. Fortunately, a member of the Blessed were poisoned while fending off the soldiers. One we believed to be of their order was found lost in Yamaya, feverish and badly wounded. He is taken to Fanal for treatment, but I fear there's little we can do for him. He and the other Bliss will not last long without an antidote. So act quickly. If you spare a vial, Mephiline can deliver it to the Blessed at Silderbow. You and Iranji should return to Fanal and tend to the wounded villager there. Hell yeah, brother. What about Ishtola? Well, it seems careless of us to leave, but she left into that hole for a reason. We have to save the Blessed, whatever it takes. Alright. My sisters and I will remain here. We must be certain no soldiers are still lurking about. Come, Roxanne, let not Ishtola sacrifice be in vain. So for now? Yes. Xavier will come on back. At least they had the... They were nice enough to move us here. Let me see who's the one that's here. It's probably... Renault or whatever his name is. I mean left? What you mean? Yeah, Renard, there we go. Heavens for Fen Renard. To see who forestalled the Amoran's procession, and in doing so afforded the time to traverse the temple. Quickly the antidote. Is that a face cam on the left? Yeah. Oh. Yeah, otherwise this damn stream would be trying to kick me out every fucking hour or so, whatever the fuck it does. W? I don't really show myself. It's been a long time. Excuse me. W Bird? Don't die, mate. Renner still appears visibly plain. Perhaps he requires another dose of the medicine. I think another dose is gonna help him out. Medicine seems to take effect as his color slowly creeps back into his cheeks. Good. You like Dr. Pepper? Hell yeah. We love Dr. Pepper. Fear the worst have passed, though his wounds yet want for mending. Shall minister to him forthwith. I'll just take the money on this. I like Dr. Pepper more than Coke, and I've never tried Mr. Pibb. They all, for the Mr. Pibb, Dr. Thunder, and Dr. Pepper are basically the same. There's a few differences, but they're all basically like based on Dr. Pepper or whatever. Rest, Roxanne, I pray thee, shall attend to Runar's ministrations. Alright, so I can't advance in level anymore, since I need the other expansions.
Then again, would she have died since she is a spirit?
Runa, thank goodness.
We delivered the antidote to Slitherbough, and from what we could gather on the way here, the Ulmorans have had the good manners to withdraw. Thank the gods they did. We would never have made it here in time. I'm told we have Runar and his comrades to thank for keeping the soldiers occupied prior to their retreat. They were preparing to come for you and Y'shtola, it seems, when Runar rallied the villagers and pursued them out of Slitherbough.
Where am I?
Ixmaya, in the care of the Vis. Thou art safe now, friend.
The Vis.
Pray, rest thee a while longer.
No. No, I am all right. Somewhat heavy of limb, perhaps, but otherwise well, I assure you. I am glad to see you are all safe. When we realized where the soldiers were headed, we knew something had to be done. I do not see Master Matoya. She was with you, yes? What happened to her?
I cannot say for certain, but it was she who secured the antidote.
Spare me your riddles and speak plain. Where is Master Matoya?
She's not here, mate.
No. No. No, that cannot be. Why would she do such a thing? Was there no other way? I cannot believe that she... We must begin the search immediately. I will come with you. What are you waiting for? We must find her. She could be trapped, or hurt, or... She is alive. She is alive, damn you!
And then she just walks in.
Forgive me for interrupting, but our scouts have apprehended an intruder. We thought perhaps he might be an associate of yours.
Well. Look who shows themselves again.
Oh, look who it is.
Exactly. Now you show up. And you be like, she's alive.
This is embarrassing. In my defense, they are surprisingly tenacious. So, what trouble have you gotten yourselves into this time?
Have you not been looking, bro? You said you were gonna look. You said you're gonna watch. Thancred's like, I ain't gonna fucking talk to his bitch ass.
Well, well. What an intriguing turn of events. My condolences, by the way. It is never easy to lose the ones we love. Well, she is dead, isn't she? Wishing it were otherwise will not make it so.
That you should be indifferent to her loss is no surprise. But to us, she was a friend. The best of friends.
There was that gust of wind, though.
You have something on your mind. What is it?
Does she feel there was a powerful gust of wind as if from nowhere? Maybe that's supposed to take us where we're supposed
Pray
to go.
recount to us again that which thou witnessed in the ruins, omitting not the slightest detail.
Flow. The teleportation magic she used to spirit us away from Uldar after the bloody banquet. I recall a similar gale in the tunnel before it took effect.
Interesting. I thought I sensed a brief disturbance in the live stream. How reassuring to know it was not my imagination.
He's like, what?
I felt it only once, I should mention, which would suggest she is still adrift on its currents.
Then I fear she may yet be lost to us. For it was only by the grace of the elementals that she was plucked from that great ethereal river.
Ah, very well. I'll go and fetch her.
Fucking.
Perhaps a clear and unambiguous act of kindness will serve to win the trust you seem so determined to deny me.
This fucker's face, man. I swear to fucking God. Now then, if I'm the fetcher for you, I will require a suitable place to work. We must find somewhere that resonates strongly with the live stream. And by we, I mean you. To that end, I give you this, an ethereal lamp of my own design. Keep it close as you venture out into the woods. The brighter the glow, the stronger the location's resonance with the live stream. Once you find a likely spot, all you need to do is whistle. You do know how to whistle, do you, hero? Just put your lips together and blow. You fucker. Find a location that resonates with the live stream, you will need to search the area marked on your map. Use the ethereal lamp to pinpoint an ideal location, then call for MXL. Little bastard. Yo, Ernie, welcome on in. Thank you so much for stepping by the stream. Okay, so. Let's go check it out. Since, yeah, I mean, they would be one of the only ones that would do this, or that can do this for us right now. I mean, maybe we could ask Symphilia, but I don't know if she'd be able to do that, so. This lamp is dim, as if it might not go out at any moment. As if it might go out at any moment. It's true, I didn't think to look out vertically. Then again, I don't see a way up there. Bad, dear, bad. Actually, no, it's not. Maybe there is a way to get it done. Let's see. At the same time, I'm thinking about it, I'm like, well, the area is telling us to go in there, but it's not telling us to. It's not telling us to go any higher. You know? Maybe I'm missing something. I thought it would have been here by this tree. Maybe it is here. The lamp glows faintly. The lamp light is near blinding, perhaps not wait up a good time to call for him itself. Okay. Thoughts about Shadowbringers so far? It's been crazy, dude. Like the amount of shit that we've learned and that we've seen is insane. That and just fucking talking to Emmett Sells dipshit ass.
Yes, this place should serve well enough.
Like, I want to hate on him, but I can't. Like, he's just too good, you know? But at the same time, like, he is still an Ascian, so I'm like, I don't know, you know? At least so far.
Might I have a little space? I need to concentrate.
Fuck your bro. I wonder what he sees, you know? If he sees like the ether in the trees or some shit, you know?
Now then, what color was her soul again?
So that'll be good.
Ah, there you are.
I'm recording this. Yeah, because I was gonna say she's just as, like, even here, like, she's just a spirit. Like, she doesn't have a, like, a physical body.
He's done it. He's brought her back.
Yes, cover up the nude. Oh, cool. Here's your clothes back. See, now this guy got magic. Like, other people think they got magic, but it's not. Emmett's like, I got the real magic.
Ishtola, are you all right?
Yes, though I cannot imagine how. What happened?
Well, you see, this guy right here. I mean, Ashen's got a specific type of magic. Cruation. Which is the hardest magic in the universe of 14. Oh, okay, you mean... Okay, creation, okay, gotcha. Yeah, that's what I figured.
Thou didst invoke the power of flow, which thence did usher thy soul unto the life stream.
I wanted to save the antidote, and after that... I did something exceedingly reckless, for which you will just have to forgive me.
Master Matoya, oh, thank the heavens you're all right. I had nearly given up hope.
She's just like, what?
Please, Renard, dry your tears. What would the others think if they saw you like this? Come now. Did you really think I would go gently into that dark night with so much left undone? So many mysteries left unsolved?
He's like, alright, here you go. Ishtola's probably gonna be like, so who the fuck is this?
Is there aught you wish to say to me? A word of thanks, perhaps?
I fucking have that. Ah, hello there. You.
Emmett Selk, the Ascian of whom I spoke. 'Twas he who plucked thee from the life stream.
I see. Thank you. Differences notwithstanding, you saved my life, and for that I am grateful. But let us turn our attention to more important matters, such as the Katana Ravel.
He's just like, okay then.
You had better not have explored its depths without me.
No, it's only been like 10 minutes since you died or whatever, I don't know. Maybe like a few hours. I'll tell you after you got some rest. Heavens no, in fact, I was awaiting your return. Yo, Camellia, welcome on in. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Just here doing some more Shadowbringers.
Well,
Almat and the others should be pleased to see you in such uncharacteristically high spirits. Let us return to Fanoff then, and discuss the coming expedition.
Well, she wasn't dead, more like floating in the Ethernet. The things that let people teleport. No, I know. Like, that's what I'm saying is like, it's like from what they told us at the beginning of this place, or like, I don't know, like maybe it's still like a yes or a no, or you know, unless like the exile was just lying to us. But from what he said, he was like, yeah, like the only person he brought here completely in the sense was us. Everyone else he just brought like via like their souls, and they're able to touch shit and talk to people, but you know, their physical bodies aren't here. Which at the same time, like I think about it, I'm like, yeah, that kind of makes sense, because I haven't really seen any of them eat anything, you know. The Exarch fucked up. He's a dumbass. I mean, from what I've seen in the cutscene, what he's talked about, he was like, yeah, like he just mainly wanted me to come here, not, you know, not anyone else. Alright, let's go back to town. My character's like, we're both just fucking standing here. I don't know, like, for right now, I just can't really figure him out, but we'll see. What a touching reunion that was. It fair brought a tear to the eye, but as we both know, such tender moments are nothing if not momentary. Now, like how you're saying, the magic that they've mastered, that they use, is creation magic, which, like how you're saying, is the hardest in this universe completely. So I'm thinking about it, I'm like, you know what, like I guess I can see that. I think they explained it before too, right, where they've possibly might have been just like normal people once, like forever and ever and ever and ever ago, but you know, shit happened and they learned the powers that they've mastered, and you know, they basically made themselves immortal and undying, you know, and all that shit. So I can see that, you know, where like each of them has their own reason for doing the shit they did, instead of just being like La Habrea or whoever, that they're just like, yes, my dark god will come back and I'm gonna kill everyone, or whatever the fuck. For long they will remember their many differences and return to squabbling, says the Archbringer of Chaos. Yeah. We can't go into detail, but yeah, Emma says that they were a people. Yeah, true. Hahaha. Flight aid will get you nowhere, my dear. But seriously, we Ashens do what we do for the greater good, for the rejoining. Now, it's like how he's saying, like to them, they're doing what they need to do for the rejoining, but for us, it's like, we don't know what the fuck. Like, we don't know what the rejoining's gonna do when it's done, and it won't really matter to us because we're gonna die anyways if we were exposed to that, you know? Though we may sow the seeds of chaos, it is man who tends them, he who reaps their bountiful harvest. Better grow tired of these arguments. If you would kindly refrain from retorting and return to your customary brooding silence, I will take it as thanks for rescuing your companion and leave it at that. Now, you mustn't keep your friends waiting. Yeah, fuck you too, dog. Bastard! The foul echoes. You bastard, you didn't let me summon my mount.
Yo, that kick-ass combat song was about to start up. Well, shit, man. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I know Ishtola, you know, we just got her back and she's good, but I know for a fact that Ranjit couldn't have died. Like, he's just too good. Like, he must have been able to have done something. Or maybe those depths led somewhere anyways, and we never bothered to check. Or check properly. My apologies for having put you all through such an ordeal. I could see no other way to save the Knights Blessed. Happily, both they and I yet live thanks to you. But our work here is not yet done. We must make ready to enter the Kitana Ravel and put the light word into the sword. Ah, here we go. My quest, or my shard. My shard. Also, hello. I have camera on, but not really. But the Yamoran's gone, and your companions now return. I think it's best you go now before they can regroup. With magic flowing once more through the Great Pyramid of Uxner, the entrance to Kitana Ravel should now be open. This sounds like a dungeon to me. Before we leave, Oriange, did you discover anything that may suggest the light warden hides elsewhere? Nay, though we had but little time before the Yamoran's most unwelcome arrival, we discovered the nearby environs and spoke once more with the one called Corral. Hold on, yo. Alright, well, let me finish this up here. I'm gonna have to leave it a bit. Having hearkened to her tale, it is my judgment that the sin near which her late mother did SV was indeed the being we seek, and it is most likely resided in the vicinity of Rectica Falls. In the absence of any subsequent sighting, I have no reason to believe our court have sought out a new sanctuary, and given the considerable difficulty we face in reaching the falls, we may be certain it has not been disturbed by man. That course is clear. Navigate to Kitana Ravel and make for Rectique Falls. Though you see it as another obstacle to be navigated, the Kitana Ravel is the oldest and most sacred of our temples. The accumulated knowledge of the Empire is said to reside within. Knowledge which is rightly yours as allies of Ronka, you are welcome to explore. I fully intend to survey every elm of it once our mission is complete. With the Emperor still alive, he would be overjoyed to hear you say so. But I must warn you, though the way is open, it will still be heavily guarded. To discourage trespassers and test the worth of our allies, it had to be so. Be careful in there. Head east and you will find the path of azure flowers leading to the Ravel. I wish you safe passage through his halls. Goodbye, bunny women. So Matoya, I know I cannot dissuade you from going, so please promise me you'll return safely. The Knights Blessed need you. Do not worry, Runar, I shall return and bring with me along the way to gift. One of the Knights Blessed will treasure now and forevermore. Now let us away. Well, look who it is. Lest you doubt, I won't be helping you do battle with the Light Warden. To accompany you thus is quite taxing enough. Now, if you no further questions... Are there any other Ashens here in the First? Not a single one. Happily, I'm quite content to mingle with the masses And even if I did crave the company of my own kind, one might say we're understaffed at present. There are no strict rules governing how we work, though that has not been without its consequences. In the beginning, we were each responsible for a shard, and free to do as we wished, but Ilgeyorm's impetuous temperament showed us the folly in that. In light of her failings, we took to working in tandem as the situation demanded. Mitron and Logrif were supposed to take care of the first, of course. At last they were slain by the champions of this realm shortly before the flood. Expendable though they are, I found them quite useful. But that is a tale for another time. Interesting, interesting. Well, I want to play more. I absolutely want to play more, but I can't. But anyways, I'll catch you guys on the next stream. More than likely tomorrow. I'll have some stuff to do in the morning and whatnot, but I'll continue then, because I really want to do all of Shadowbringers on stream, so we'll see. But yeah, I'll catch you guys later. And until then,